Welcome back, y'all. After weeks of people asking, it's finally here. DTI Icks Part 2 has arrived, but this time it's a Halloween edition. I'm sorry it took so long. I was literally waiting for the Halloween update to drop so there'd be new Icks to read through. As per usual, I made a community post a few days ago asking, what are some of your Halloween DTI Icks? And
oh my god,
y'all were ready to drop those Icks. Understandably so. The new Dress to Impress update is so good, it's honestly my favorite update they've dropped so far. And seeing how amazing the Halloween update is, I already know the winter holiday one is going to be fire. However, even though it was super successful and it's receiving a ton of love, players definitely have their concerns. So for this video, I'm going to read both Icks and complaints so everyone feels seen and heard. As always, please be very demure, very mindful in the comments. Also, please do not spread hate towards any of the devs or commenters. Let me start off by giving y'all my personal DTI Halloween Icks. Okay, right out the gate, I'm coming in hot with this one.
Bald! Bald! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
I genuinely love this hair, but I hate seeing that little bald spot in the back. It bothers me so much. I'll legit put it on and then be like, never mind, as soon as I see it. Thankfully for the runway, nobody else can see it, but I just hate walking around with this bald spot. I feel like people are gonna laugh. I don't know. The next one is this hair right here. Like in theory, the hair is cute, but I just really dislike the part. And there's a few hairstyles like that, but it's not as bad as this one. This one specifically, I do feel like it's a little bit bigger than it needs to be. The next ick is this little bang right here. I literally can't with it. It looks like a toupee. And then this bang as well. Honestly, the rest of them are really good, but these two specifically are not it for me personally. As for makeup, I really dislike the crying eyes that they just added. It looks so scary, and I guess that's the point, but I don't know, I just hate it. This next one, I actually saw a few people mention. While I'm happy that they added a cape to the game, I hate that you can't remove the collar. The collar actually gives me an ick. I feel like it's good if you're doing like certain themes. Like for one of my thumbnails, I used it to make Athena, which if you haven't already, check out the new Lana lore video I dropped. Shameless plug, but anyways. But yeah, it'd be cute if you could remove that, because if you want to do a superhero theme, you don't want to have that big old collar in the way. I'm sure eventually they'll add a toggle for it, but we shall see. Another ick I have is when the theme is like pumpkin patch and people just straight away go and get the overalls.
stop it.
I understand that overalls are common to be used when you're going to a pumpkin patch, but come on, we gotta get a little more creative than that, in my opinion. And honestly, I don't really use it, and the reason why is because, I don't know, I want to put patterns on it, but there isn't an option to do so. You can only change the color. Okay, the next one is an ick from the past. I really hated this corset they had in VIP, so I'm super happy they're reworking it. This next one is maybe more of a complaint than an ick, but I'm so upset about the gloves. They basically made it to where you can either have hand gloves or really long gloves, but I need the medium version of it. I feel like the long gloves are too much for a lot of looks, so the medium ones always came in clutch. But now they're completely gone, so it's really annoying. But at least in exchange, we got long socks. That's definitely a game changer. My next ick is the wings. Don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool that the wings are animated now, but I really wish they had a toggle to keep it still. They also removed the 6 wings. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but that made me upset. Now this next one is about the hot dog costume. It got removed unfortunately, but I really hated when people would use it every round. Like people weren't even trying to dress up anymore. It was just hot dog costume and then farming for stars. I really hate that it got removed because people were acting up with it, and I'll talk about that more later, but I didn't even get to try it at least once. But at least they're adding the cupcake now. Let's see how long it takes for people to ruin this one. Now I definitely have more icks, however, I'd rather just read the community comments since we think alike. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the biggest complaint for this update is the dressing rooms. Yuna on Secret said, the closets, it's just not practical and annoying for me. Cherry Glitter Blossom commented, the new code dresser thing, it's essentially forcing us to buy walk faster if we want a shot at completing an outfit on time. Ashley Hart's New Jeans said, my biggest ick is when I have to walk to the booths just to equip one item code, especially when I'm on the opposite side of the map. A Rolo commented, the dressing rooms, I hate them. They're so bad for people who don't have that that game pass that makes you quick, and they are filled 24/7. I personally haven't experienced it where the fitting rooms are full, but I can definitely see that happening. Emily Grace said, the dressing rooms. And reading through the comments, I'm not the only one. It's so annoying and unnecessary. And this last one is from Chance Pookie. I don't know if it's considered an ick, but I really don't enjoy the fact that we need to use wardrobes to access many of our items. It's been a few days since the update, and I still sometimes forget that we need to sprint to the wardrobes to get that one specific item. Not to mention the fact that it also eats my time up. Can't even imagine the ones who don't own the fast walking game pass. Honestly, I agree with this 100%. I think the majority of players really hate the fitting room idea. Like, the concept is cool, but it sucks that you have to walk all the way back just to get one item. The main thing I like about the fitting room is the fact that you're able to create your outfit without somebody standing in the middle of your camera. Now, I genuinely don't know if they're going to remove the fitting rooms. I haven't really seen them mention it, so low-key they'll probably keep it around. Gameplay wise, it does make the game harder and more fun in a sense, but in my opinion, if they're gonna do this, they should add an extra minute to the timer or something like that. Alright, that's enough yapping about the dressing room. Let's move on to the next ick. Map layout. Craftalin commented, the map in my opinion, it's so confusing now. I knew the map like the back of my hand. Now I barely know where to go if I want to get the phone. Trip Drip commented, I despise the new layout. Like, the clothing booths are so tedious, everything was moved again, and I have to get used to finding where items are all over again. Nina My Country Barn commented, the fact everything has been moved around. Like, I could make an outfit with my eyes closed, and now I keep running into stuff. For me personally, I actually don't mind that they changed up the layout. Trust me, I get confused, but I don't feel like it's that bad in my opinion. Now the next ick we're gonna talk about is one that I definitely agree with. The new buttons. Sanya Canty commented, I hate how every X button for any item is so teeny now. It's really hard to X out of makeup or X out of hair that I'm wearing because the buttons are so small. Thomas Glossies commented, you know the button you would click to see all your equipped items? I do not like the new version. I liked it better before. I feel the same way about the buttons, but I understand why they made the change. One problem I had with the other system was that when you had a bunch of items, it would basically block your vision of what you're doing. So this system was made to eliminate that problem. However, I do agree, I wish the buttons were bigger. I feel like now it's way too easy for me to click on something and remove it by accident. And with the little time we have to get ready during competitions, I definitely don't need that happening. The next ick is when people only do Halloween themes and items. Tusky1354 commented, everyone ignoring the themes or having that one person dress up as the hot dog every single playthrough. It's Astro commented, almost everyone ignores the theme and keeps using the Halloween stuff, and it has nothing to do with the theme. I know it's new and all, but you could do that in free play. Adaya Luke said, my ick is when people use the Halloween items for every theme. Like, it's cute, but not for every theme. Fine Smith said, one of my biggest icks with this update are when people only use the new Halloween items and aren't on theme. Like, I understand if you want to use the new items, but it's annoying because nobody's following the theme. You can use the stuff in your outfits, I don't care, but at least follow the theme. This is definitely a problem I've been seeing around as well. I'm not gonna lie though, when the update first dropped, I was one of those people. I would always use the Halloween items, but I would be on theme at least. I'm definitely okay with people using the Halloween items, it's literally October, but please follow the theme. I beggeth. Speaking of themes, let's move on to the next one. People not knowing the theme when there's a theme helper. Rosa Cute commented, people literally wear items because they don't get the theme. Like, what's the question mark for? Dino Kitten commented, when people don't know the theme even though there's already a theme helper. And Jax's Delulu commented, when there's literally a theme button now and people still say didn't get the theme and then get first. Like, God, it's so annoying. Okay, so I really like that they added the theme helper, but honestly, some of the descriptions are very vague. Like, I've clicked on them out of curiosity and it feels like it can still be confusing for people. Maybe in the future they'll add a better description for them, but either way, I do feel like it's still better than not having any theme helper at all. The next 6 are going to be about the Lana quest. Sugary Bunnies commented, I enjoyed doing the Lana lore quest, but chapter 1 was the most difficult. People hog the keys and refuse to use it for other players to finish the quest. Cat069 commented, when I'm in the Lana quest thing and then slowly everybody leaves and I'm all alone, it's so annoying. Emila said, when that stupid nurse teleports to my face and I die. Water Season said, a really teeny ick I have is when players don't help during the chapter 1 item finding of the Lana quest, especially when they're holding an item. XX Rose Fang commented, my biggest ick is when you're in the quest and no one does any work. Like, girly, I'm not the only one here, please help. Just Abby11 said, not being able to beat the Lana quest. Waffles commented, my ick is probably the fact that whenever you join a Lana lore lobby, you're in a chapter and you have a nice amount of people and then randomly everyone leaves. It's so annoying. Astrid commented, my main ick is the fact that the boss fight felt pretty boring, not gonna lie. It's kind of like Sama from the Mimic. 90% of the fight is dodging the attacks until you get hit. Okay, so I have been seeing a lot of people having an issue with the quest, specifically regarding chapter 2. I definitely feel like they need to nerf the nurse. You can hide and run away, but sometimes she just catches you and you can't do anything about it. I'm gonna be 100% honest, y'all. During chapter 2 on live stream, everybody carried me. I was not able to help. I genuinely didn't know what to do and I kept getting caught. But now I literally know where every piece of the map is. And in chapter 1, I kind of got carried too, but at least I was able to find one key and I was also helping by looping the monster. Now regarding people leaving, yes, this happens all the time. I genuinely start with a party of like 8 people and then it goes down to 2 and then I'm just by myself. In regards to the boss fight, I can't be too harsh on it. I feel like the devs did the best they could, especially considering the type of development they do. I'm sure the majority of them don't have experience with fighting mechanics, but even then, I still feel they did a great job with it. I'm definitely not complaining because the other chapters were so hard. I'm glad chapter 3 was easy. Now we're finally getting to the good stuff. It's time for hair, makeup, clothing, and accessory icks. Live Laugh Love commented, the animated hair when you layer. I'm guessing what they mean is that it clips through, but I'm not sure. I love breathing air said, love that name by the way, that one short curly hair that gives you a 5-inch forehead. Now what's wrong with big foreheads? I'm happy with my 5 head. Shine bright like a diamond. DD commented, people who use the hood with long hair. I know you can't help it, but if you don't put that dang bob on and call it a day.
What's your name, POB, so they calling you Bob?
236 commented, people using the animated hair when the theme is game night or other indoor themes. Also, this one may be dumb, but when people use the cat ear headband instead of the other ears that are attached to the head. Suni Mori commented, people adding bangs to the new animated hair. It always looks like they forgot to cut a bit of their hair. Swifty DTI commented, when people use the heavily animated hair no matter what theme, like yeah, it's cute I guess, but sometimes it's just not the vibe. Little Fairy 123 commented, I hate the Charlie bun, and I kind of don't like the nose and the fur combo, and I hate Lena.
What I do?
Happiness After You commented, the new hairs were really overhyped. Some people were saying 35 to 50 new hairs when there are a lot, but I feel like some of them are very pretty and some of them are missing something. Filipino or Bird commented, mine is that weird ninja hat that has different ears. I hate it with a burning passion.
Like, right?
Muffin Thief commented, I hate how almost all of the jackets and cardigans clip through every undershirt ever. Like it's such a pain on themes like business person or office siren because that one jacket is perfect for those categories, but it just doesn't work out because of the awful clipping. I know exactly what you're talking about. I love that blazer, but it never fits with anything except the regular t-shirt. Bella and Ruth commented, I don't really like the black and green corset. It's kind of ugly and I don't really wear it that much. XOXO Ava commented, I literally saw a fur you're walking around and I'm just like, all these new items and you still pick the first set? No, that's valid. Like literally, what are you doing? Five Nights at Freddy's commented, when people dress up as Plankton no matter the theme. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the Plankton. RIP hot dog. Rose DS commented, to me the cape is kind of annoying.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
Now the next one is about removed items. Apellerin commented, the Madoka set being removed.
Oh my god.
I know that they're reworking it, at least from what I've heard, but the Madoka corset carried most of my outfits, so it's really inconvenient for me. Gummy Worm 11 commented, the fact that they killed the Madoka set sends me. Anna Rolo commented, I hate how every item was moved and some were removed. Lately I've been seeing a lot of players say they feel like DTI remove items for no reason, and there are moments that I'm like, I don't know why they took this away. Like the medium-sized gloves. I found a tweet that says, not removing anything this update, then they removed 2 patterns, mid-length gloves, male racer jacket, baggy pajamas, baddie nails, which I don't think is true. I'm pretty sure you can still wear the baddie nails from what I saw. 2 male sneakers, old camera, Hatsune Miku dress VIP, fur boots VIP, VIP dress, DR Ben heels being reworked, and Madoka set being reworked. I don't mind when they take items away to rework them, but when they remove things and they don't make a comeback, I'm like, Alright, now let's get into the VIP icks and complaints. FC Forever 100 said, when someone commands for VIP or custom makeup towards a specific person, and when they don't respond, they will start cursing and spamming that specific person. Anna Gabby77 commented, when people beg for VIP and make the baby with the apple and stuff and say, my baby's hungry for VIP, please gift. What? Y'all, VIP begging is getting out of hand. In my first DTI Icks video, I talked about it, but I never really experienced it. Now it happens all the time, specifically in the free play mode. The other day, somebody was begging for VIP and then they called everybody broke. And then today, while I was playing, someone was in the judge chat sending out messages saying the theme is give me VIP. Rampage2813 commented, non-VIP players complaining about the broomstick, like we get one item in the last 3 updates and we paid for this. Chia Rap commented, I hate the fact that people always find a hack to glitch into the VIP room. It's so annoying. Sweet Little Bee commented that the cattail and ears aren't both free or both in VIP. It's so annoying. And Machi commented, when you pay for VIP and you're still bad at the game. Same applies for people in pro servers. Like, come on, you put money and time into the game and your outfits are still bland. Honestly, I already know this argument's gonna happen every time an update drops. Now this next one I feel is important to talk about. There still isn't a lot of masculine items and clothing, however they have added a few more. I actually didn't realize how limited it was until recently. Wonderlandian commented, the fact that us girls can wear almost all the clothes with masculine models, but the men can't even wear VIP cape? Like men couldn't even paint their nails till this update. I also saw a few Twitter posts commenting on this. This tweet says, most if not all items should be able to be worn by all genders. We need more male items. What are we supposed to do with shorts and a sweatshirt for half of the themes? Another Twitter post says, please let the men wear the cape, I'm begging. The next tweet is from somebody who commonly advocates for more masculine items. Peachy King tweeted, the most recent updates have made a big step in the male and model catalog, but it seriously still needs work. Like, why can we not wear the cape in VIP? Why can we not hold a dang apple still? I do think they're heading in the right direction, but definitely it needs to be worked on more. Alright, the next section we'll talk about will be the last one. I've talked about this a few times in the past, but one of my biggest icks and gripes with DTI is the inappropriate use of items, and also making inappropriate outfits. A YouTuber named Kachunky, who is a friend of the channel, commented, people misusing the new hot dog. The dev said it may be removed now because of it, which it recently was and replaced with the cupcake. Huda commented, NSFW, I think everyone agrees, I always play for fun and make outfits in free play mode, then boom. Of course the creeps did it. Distorted Melodies said, my DTI ick is the obsession some players have with dressing as inappropriate stuff. For example, the infamous shape t-shirt, and now using the hot dog costume. And Heathers538 commented, my biggest ick is when people use items as inappropriate stuff. Like I saw someone using the hot dog as a feminine product, and people have been using it for various other inappropriate reasons. It's sad they needed to take away the hot dog costume, but it needed to be done. I actually found a tweet of a streamer playing DTI and someone came out with that outfit. Someone actually made a great suggestion saying, we need a streamer mode option to hide stuff like this from popping up on stream. That hot dog had to be the worst item that could have been added. Sorry, not sorry. Now, I personally don't think it's always children doing this type of stuff. There's definitely grown adults who think it's funny and they just do it and they don't think about the fact they're in a kid's platform. I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to add a report button. We'll see what happens in the future. Thank you everyone who commented on the community post giving your icks and complaints. I'm so sorry if you didn't make it into the video. There were so many comments and I could only pick a few. The next DTI Icks video will probably be in December or whenever the devs drop another big update. But honestly, I'm still in awe about the latest update. Halloween is probably one of my favorite holidays and I feel like the devs really put their foot into it. Anyways, what are some icks you have that weren't mentioned in this video? Do you agree with any of these? And how do you feel about the removal of the hot dog costume? Also, the channel reached 25k subscribers, yay! My goal before the end of the year is to reach 50k subs, but even if I don't meet it, I'm just super grateful that I've gotten this far and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you again for always supporting the channel and loving the content I create. I love y'all so much. Okay, bye, see you in the next one, bye. Okay, bye, see you, bye.